Good morning. All right, let's go ahead and stand up. We have a fun cardio strength workout today. Anybody is watching that needs to take things slower, feel free to slow things down and move at your pace or modify the movement. Remember, if there's something that we're doing for cardio, you can always take it to a basic march. So find something that works for you and just keep moving, all right? So with that, whoops, hold on. Let me get my music. So I thought it was a little quiet in here. So with that, we're going to start our warm-up, and it's going to be our first cardio block. We have about 3 blocks of cardio with 2 blocks of strength. And they are going to be 40 seconds once we get through this warm-up. So we'll be doing some intervals here. So anyway, let me just get my timer. I forgot about that. All right. So let's stand up nice and straight. I think the rain has me just a little, whatever, a little foggy this morning. And let's start marching it out first. Getting those knees up. Again, you're swinging those arms with purpose. Arms are moving opposite the legs. So we're going to get ready and take it to a combination, and our hand is going to go to the opposite knee. We're going to do both sides and then squat. We're going to start with our left hand to the right knee. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good. So here we go. And squat. So don't feel like you have to keep up with me. You can take it slower. You can also just tap, tap. And breathe. Good job. Let's do one more. March it out. And breathe. We have a lot more squats to do. So if at any point, you can always take your squats, make them a little bit more shallow, not as deep. Make sure that those hips are going back, knees are going straight on those squats. All right, here we go. We're going to do 2 jumping jacks and then a squat. Start with that right leg. That's 1, 2, squat. Now your hands can go overhead or your arms can go out in front. You can mix it up if you like. You can also just tap your foot out. So you can just tap and squat. Now, if you're taking your arms out in front, make sure that you're squeezing those back muscles as you bring your arms open. And breathe. Just a few more. And you can always just take it to the jumping jacks. March it out. Woo! Legs are getting warmed up. Heart rate's coming up. Deep breath in. And out. All right? Skaters. So we're going to go side to side with a little hop. Try to come down a little bit. You can see I'm a little crouched. My hips are back. And I'm just kind of pushing off with my outside leg. I'm pushing. So it just gives me a little bit of that power. But feel free, if you need to just step it. If you want, you can keep one leg up, and then you're working your balance a little. Get those arms swinging. Make it a little bit more intense. When arms and legs are going. Here we go. Last one. March it out. Right leg. Tap back. Heel. Here we go. Tap back and heel. Staying in place. Arms are moving opposite the leg. So you can see it looks like a walking or a running stride. Reach, heel. So your body is going to hinge back, hinge forward, depending upon where your leg is. Good. Switch. So your arms need to switch. Your arms should be going opposite. When the leg is forward, the opposite arm is forward. And when the leg is back, that same side arm is forward. Because this goes with the forward foot. Breathe. So again, hinge forward, hinge back. So you can see that my body is moving. So I'm shifting my weight. So it's going to work your balance. March it out. Woo. Deep breath in and out. Okay, new move. So we'll call them skips. We're going to alternate. It's kind of kicking your foot with the heel. Try to go a little faster, so almost like taking that foot out as quickly as possible. Now, again, if you feel uncomfortable, if you don't feel stable in doing something, please, your number one rule here is to be safe. So take it down, take it slower. So you can always take it slower and just kicking out. But what's good is that we're only on one leg. And so we have to balance. It's working that balance a little bit. And let's do 3 more. Good. March it out. Deep breath in and out. Again, deep breath in and out. Let's roll those shoulders back a little bit. Keep marching, picking those feet up off the floor. Yeah, because of the rainy day today, I figure we're going to need a good workout. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Stand up straight. Again, nice deep breath into the belly and out. So I would recommend, if you don't have water, to make sure you have water with this, because this is, you know, we're going to be keeping our heart rates up. I'm going to get my timer ready. And make sure it's not on, okay? And we're going to start with our band. So we're going to do 40 seconds for a move, with a 20-second rest or transition. So you know with me, rest often doesn't actually mean rest. It might mean doing something, even if it's a transition. So the first one is going to be a woodchuck. So we're going to stand on the band, both feet. You're going to take the band in both your hands, and we're going to little squat, and then we're going to pull it up, rotate your shoulders. So because you're standing on the band, actually we can probably do it this way. Now, I like it with both feet. Let's do both feet. We're not going to be pivoting on our back foot, but I do want you, as you lift it up, I want you to rotate, turn your shoulders. You can see my shoulders are now pointing to the right, okay? So grab band with both hands, little dip here, and let's pull it up and go. 40 seconds. Almost forgot to put the timer on. And rotate. So you're lifting, and your shoulders are turning your arms lifted up, shoulders do the turning. You should feel it through your core. Come on, we only have 15 seconds left. We're already almost there. 10 seconds and counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So let's switch. We gotta switch sides. So 10 seconds to start. So standing on the band, grab the band with both your hands, and we do a little dip. Ready? And pull. Turning those shoulders. Turn. Turn. So again, you don't have to keep up with me. Don't keep up with your neighbor. You do what feels right. But what I want you to do is I want you to focus on your form. So don't just do a lot and do them fast, just to do it. You need to make sure that your form is right. Remember, it's quality over quantity. Okay, next move. Here we go. Split stance with a lateral raise. So let's stand with our right foot on the band, left leg back. We're going to take that arm out to the side. Okay, wrap it around. Thumb is up and lift. Everybody, you all know the split stance. You know how you need to be. Forward knee, straight over your laces. Weight towards the heel. Body up nice and straight. Don't go any higher than shoulder height. Come on, 15 seconds. These go by pretty fast when we do intervals. And you're in there going, oh no, it seems like forever for each one. I get it. And 3, 2, 1. Now you know what to do. Switch legs. Left foot on the band. Take your leg back, your right leg back. Watch your form. Knee over the ankle. Ready? Lift. so much band here. And breathe. Come on, we're halfway there. Check your form. Where's the weight on your forward foot? Is your knee bent? And over the ankle? Are you up straight? Are you breathing? Come on, we have 5 seconds. Good job. All right. All right, let's stand on the band. We're going to do plies. Holding the band. Now, if you need to hold on to the chair, then just don't hold the band. And go. So I want you to hold the band, pull it tight, hold the hands in front of your chest. Plies, knees are out. As you squat down, you're pushing your legs out to the side. So your knees should still be going over your laces. Knees do not go in front. Take them wide. Open up. Check your knees. Go down one and see where your knees are, please. We want to be kind to those knees. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop the band. And you're going to definitely need your chair because we're going to do a backward lunge, drop down, power up. Okay? So, again, the backward lunge, you drop your knee, knees are at 90, power up. Let's go. So hold on if you need to. Push, really push through that forward foot. Breathe. Breathe. Come on. We're about 10 seconds. Then we can switch legs, and then we'll get a quick. Then we're finished our first strength block. 3. You're going strength. I thought this was still cardio. Shake it out. Gotta do the other leg. After this one, we'll get a break, and then we've got another cardio block coming up. So again, listen to your body. Slow it down if you need to. Take a break. Sit down if you need to. All right? Here we go. Other leg. Really push this forward foot into the floor as hard as you can. That's going to give you that power to come up. Please keep your upper body upright. Do not fall forward. So you got to use your core. Stay up. Keep your eyes forward. Eyes should not be down on the floor. Push up. Come on, we're almost there. We have about 3 seconds. And stop. Good job. All right. All right, let's take a deep breath in. And out. Good job. Slide back here a little bit. All right. Let's get ready. If you need water, get a sip. Okay. So this next one, we're going to start off with some side shuffles. So remember, when we shuffle, you want to pick your feet up. Do not slide them, because that's a good way to trip yourself. Your foot gets caught. You might hit your foot. So keep your legs apart. If you're too narrow and you do this, I've tripped myself or tried to trip myself before. So make sure your feet, see how my feet have space between them. Keep space between them. So we're going to do 2 big side shuffles, 2 jacks. Side shuffle back. Okay? Here we go. 2 jacks, that's 2 on each side. Remember, you can tap it out. your arms can go out in front. Just bring those arms wide. You can tap. Crouch down a little bit in that shuffle. Whoops, I must shuffle back. We're going to do one more, going back and forth. All right, here we go. Boxer shuffle, sideways. So you're going to move sideways with that little boxer shuffle. So see how my feet are kind of turning in and out? Now if you need to, whoops, you can stay in place like this. And you're just lifting those feet, your heels, up off the ground. Okay, so you can go side to side. Wire is getting obnoxious. It's in my way. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I haven't said stop yet. All right, here we go. Jumping jacks. We go up, take one overhead, and then we punch. So it's overhead or out in front, punch. Punch. Breathe. Again, if you feel like you're getting winded or it's a little too much, take it slower. Do only part of the move. Take a break. It's okay. My heart rate's definitely pumping right now. Punch. And you can also, again, just tap it out. Whoops, got an extra punch in there. Let's do one more with an overhead or arms up and then with the punch. Good, march it out. All right, we got one more, then we're going to go to another strength block. So this is going to be a knee up, all right? Kind of moving your elbow, and then you're going to reach and you kick it out straight, okay? So it's knee, straight, knee, straight, knee, straight. Good. Knee, straight, knee, straight. Here we go. Good job. Knee, straight. Again, modify the movement as you need to. Remember, and when you're lifting this knee up straight, your abs are tight. Or when you're, just lifting the leg, I want that belly button pulled in. I want your core nice and braced and tight. So remember, I'm going to provide the challenge because I know we have all levels here doing the classes, one more on each side, but please take advantage and let's march it out and a deep breath in. Please take advantage of the modifications that I give you. And again, deep breath in. Take advantage of these modifications if you need to, because I want you to be able to come to every class. And if you hurt yourself, you can't do that. So, all right, let's stand and take a deep breath in and out. Get some water, and then we're going to do some strength. Woo. All right, so we're going to do some high pulls first. We're going to stand on the band with our feet right in the middle of the band. Right in the middle of the band. All right. Have your feet apart. So remember, I'm not going to put the timer on yet. I just want to go over how I want you to do these. So remember, your high pull, you lead with your elbow. Now, if your band is too easy, you can crisscross. Mine has a lot of band to it, so I'm going to crisscross, and then you lift your elbows. Notice that my hands stay below my shoulders, and my hands come right up to where my chest is. And you're squeezing these shoulder blades together, okay? This is not a shoulder shrug. All right, so we're going to start with that, and then we're going to our gliders. So have your glider ready. So, let me get my timer back here. And let's get ready and go. So high pull, lead with the elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And breathe. Good. Breathe. Remember, lift with the elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Hands stay below the shoulders. So we're not lifting the hands up. Keep it below. Hands come right to your chest. Come on, we only have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's put this band to the side. Get your glider. You can stay right behind the chair if you like. Okay. Let me go over this very quickly because we have 10 seconds. Slides. Remember, we don't slide with it. Stay over that standing leg. Get your hips back. Let's go. Push down on that glider to bring it in. You're going to feel those inner thighs working. Woo. Okay, more. Slide it out. Again, check your form. Are you coming right down over that right leg? So everything is stacked. Hip, knee, foot, all together. Your body should not be in between those legs. 5 seconds. And you sit your hip back. You don't bend. Good. So switch. Whew. 10 seconds. Here's your actual little break here. After this, we're going to do some goblet squats and some triceps. And let's go. Slide it out. Same thing. Sit back. You want your hips to go back like you're sitting in a chair. Keep your chest up and your eyes forward. So when you come down, abs are tight. I know, it's a lot to think about, a lot to keep track of that you have to do. But we've been doing a lot of these same moves for quite a while now. So hopefully some of it's becoming like second nature to you. All right, here we go. Let's give our legs a bit of a rest. And we're going to do some triceps. So let's wrap that band around that left arm. And we're going to anchor it to our right side. Grab the band, chest high, high up, and pull it down and back. Keep your arm locked at your side. So elbow stays at your side. Pull down and backwards. You want to feel this in the back of the upper arm, right back here. I'm sure you're tired of listening to me. Okay, come on. Have about 12 seconds. We're almost there. Then we do the other side, and then we do some goblet squats and one more cardio block. We do a little bit more cardio, and then we'll stretch. And let's switch. So wrap the band around your right hand. The right hand is going to go over to the chest. Remember, you want to keep your elbow locked at your side and your hand grab the band right where your chest is. If it's too low, you don't get very much. All right, here we go. Down and back. Squeeze. Make sure you're giving yourself enough resistance. So I am going to challenge you to move your hand up higher on the band. So you feel this a little bit more. And breathe. Good. Come on. 10 seconds. And one more. And then we have one more cardio, and then we stretch. And 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So we're going to stand on the band. And we're going to do some pulsing squats. Hold that band, squat down. You can have the band right in front. And 1, 2, come up. 1, 2, and up. Wherever the band, you can put it on the outside of your legs, wherever it's comfortable. Make sure your knees are going over your laces. Hips back, abs tight right here. So every time you push those hips down and back, I want that belly button pulled in. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay, we are finished with that block. All right. All right, deep breath in and out. Good job. All right. Woo. Get some water if you haven't. That's why I say always have water with you. All right. We have 3 more cardio moves we're going to do, and then we're going to stretch. So we're going to be doing high and low punches with a side tap. We're just going to keep alternating between high and low. Speed bag arms with one leg up, balance. So if this is going to be hard for you, you can either hold onto the chair and just do the leg, or you can just do the speed bag and just slightly lift your leg up, just like that, or come up onto your toes on that leg, because that gets a little bit unstable as well. So a few modifications. We'll do one leg and then we'll do the other, and then fast feet. So remember, you've got to pick your feet up. If you don't want to go fast, you can just go side to side like this, okay? And especially if you're at home and you're on carpet, please, please, please pick your feet up. The carpet will grab your shoes and you don't want to trip, okay? So here we go. Side tap, high punches. And low. And high, extend that arm. Try to straighten it like you're really trying to punch at something. And then get that leg out. Good. Whoops. I think I had an extra high punch in there. Good. Reaching with that leg. And breathe. All right. We're going to get ready to transition to our speed bag with our hop. Ready? Right after these low punches. Here we go. Speed bag. I'm going to take it down a little lower because I don't know if my pack is making any noise. So speed bag arms. But But you can certainly hop if you want. Keep those arms up. And if you start getting tired, you can certainly feel free to just, if your arms are getting tired, just do the leg. A few more seconds and then we're going to switch legs. Good, switch legs, switch direction on that speed bag. And breathe. Not sure if you can hear me, my heavy breathing, but I'm definitely breathing heavy. Arms are opposite the first move. And here we go, fast feet for 3. Picking those feet up. They don't have to be big steps. Keep your feet apart. Keep space between your feet. You do not want to get your feet together. Good. And last one. All right, let's march it out. March it out. Legs should be feeling like they just did something. And let's just breathe. Deep breaths. And out. Another deep breath into the belly. And out. I'm going to assume there's been no chitter chatter in the studio this morning. And deep breath in and out. So again, remember, anytime you just move at your pace and you stop when you need to stop. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's take a nice deep breath here. And out. Okay, let's start doing some stretching. Yeah, let me just put this down. All right, so you want to keep your feet on the floor. Let's go ahead and start with that left leg back. Big step back. Toes all going forward. You should see my toes are all going in the same direction. Hips are closed. And we're just going to push that heel down. If you wish, you can put your right foot up on the chair. Same thing. Left foot is going to go forward and pushing that heel down into the ground. So we're stretching out that calf muscle, which with all our little fast feet and boxer shuffle, we're up on our toes. We're working those calf muscles. So your calves may feel a little tired. And we want to definitely stretch them out. Good. All right, let's go ahead and bring our body up and push that hip forward. Let's get a nice stretch through the front of the hip. Same thing on if your feet are down on the floor, your body is up nice and straight. You can even hinge back a little bit if you want. And please, I welcome all input. If you find things too hard, too easy, you want more of something, you want to be shown other things, just let me know. Good. If you like, you can take both arms or take the left arm up. So the arm that's on the same side as the back leg, push forward a little bit more, reaching for the ceiling, bend a little bit towards the right. So if you're in the chair, if you have your foot on the chair or even on the ground, just make sure that you at least have that left arm up and you're bending to the side. Good. Come on up, and you can tuck that back foot in just a little bit, like a half a step. Sit back on that hip. Sit those hips back. Pull your toes towards you. I want you to keep your chest up. So your head is in line with your spine, and as you sit back, your eyes should still be forward, not looking at the ground. And you can even reach, but keep your chest up. You don't have to touch. Notice that I don't think I ever said touch your toes. It's always reach for your toes. Because you're still going to get that stretch just reaching. And I don't want you bending just to touch your toes. So reaching. And one side's going to be easier than the other or more flexible. So good. So let's do our hip. So take that left leg behind the right. And we're going to go ahead and bring that arm over. Remember, you can just bend to the side. And we're going to push that left hip to the floor. And we're breathing. Now slightly rotate and drop your arms. Bend your knees a little bit more. Good. And come on up. Let's switch legs. So keeping your feet down on the floor, we're going to take our right leg back. Remember, you want a big step. You want this big enough. You want a lot of space right here so that your forward knee can stay behind the tops of the toes. Toes going forward. If you want, you can put your foot up on the chair. And we're going to push that back heel into the floor. Here's where you can, if you're down on the floor, you're just going to lean forward a little bit, pushing your heel into the floor. Whew. And breathe. And let's come up, lift that body up, push that hip forward. Your heel, the back heel can come off the floor a little bit, but make sure your body is upright. You can even slightly hinge back the hips. We're not bending, so we're not bending in our back, in our spine, or our lumbar area. We're just hinging at the hips, keeping our head in line with our spine. And if you want, you can just take your right arm up to the ceiling, or you can take both. And reach for the ceiling, push forward, and then let's bend to the left. So it is a balance, it's a balance challenge as well. Make sure you're near your chair. I'm sure you are. Good, now tuck that back foot in about a half a step. And sit back. So notice that my hips are back like I'm sitting in a chair and I'm pulling my toes towards me. So my toes, your toes, should be pointing to the ceiling. And if you want, you can reach. Again, you don't have to touch. For me to touch, I've got to come forward a whole lot more. And I want you to make sure that you're doing the hinge. And keeping your chest lifted. And breathing. Good. And let's take that leg down and tuck your right foot behind the left. Take your arm over, and you're pushing your hip to the floor. I think it's my favorite move. Point here, point there. So pushing your hip down, feel the stretch. And then you can slightly rotate and drop down a little bit. Pushing your, again, really trying to get that hip stretched out just a tad. And we're breathing. Good, come on up. Coming up slowly. Let's Roll those shoulders back. And let's take that right arm across. Shoulder down. Stretching out our shoulders. Good. Take that arm behind you, grab the wrist, and pull down gently. Drop your left ear to the shoulder and feel that stretch down your neck into the shoulder area. And breathe. Good. Now take this arm. You can either take it around the front or you can take it up and over. So we stretch out those triceps. So you're trying to touch that space between your shoulder blades. And breathe. So you can either have it up and over, which is can be hard for some people if you've got shoulder issues, or you can take it around the front, or do what you can. And let's switch arms. So the left arm comes over, drop your shoulder. You don't put your shoulder up, drop it down, pull the arm into the body. And I like to pull it in and a little bit, kind of giving it a little pull or guidance to the side. So I'm feeling a nice stretch through my shoulder area. Make sure you drink a lot of water today. You probably worked up a good sweat. And let's take that arm behind, grab the wrist, and gently pull down. And drop your right ear to the shoulder. Again, making sure your shoulder stays down. Your ear and shoulder should not be touching. And keep your eyes and nose forward. Good. Take that arm out. You can take it over. You can take it around. But you're trying to reach for that space between your shoulder blades. Good. Bring it down. Let's roll the shoulders out. And just kind of shake them out. Just scissor the arms nice and loose. Just get your arms loose and forward and backward. Just let momentum kind of do it. Your hands are all loose. Good. Some circles. Other direction. And let's stand up nice and straight, hands on our sides. We're going to take a deep breath in. You should feel your ribs expand. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. And again, deep breath in. And out. One more time. And out. And thank you for being with me today. You all did an amazing job. Drink some water and have a great day.